urges and eggs him all the time with keenest words, till occasion offers that Freawaru's thane for his father's deed, after bite of brand in his blood must slumber, losing his life, but that liegeman flies living away for the land he kens, and thus be broken on both their sides oaths of the earls, when Ingeld's breast wells with war-hate, and wife-love now, after the care billows, cooler grows. So I hold not high the Heathobard's faith due to the Danes, or their during love and pact of peace. But I pass from that, turning to Grendel, O giver of treasure, and saying in full now how the fight resulted, Hanfrey of heroes, when heaven's jewel had fled o'er far fields, that fierce sprite came, night foe savage, to seek us out, where safe and sound we sentried the hall. To Honshu then was that harassing deadly, his fall there was fated. First was slain, girded warrior. Grendel on him turned murderous mouth, on our mighty kinsman, and all of the braves man body devoured. Yet none the earlier, empty-handed, would the bloody-toothed murderer, mindful of bale, outward go from the gold-decked hall. But me he attacked in his terror of might, with greedy hand grasped me. A glove hung by him, wide and wondrous, wound with bands, and in artful wise it was all wrought by devilish craft of dragon skins. Me therein, an innocent man, the fiendish foe was fain to thrust with many another. He might not so, when I all angrily upright stood. 'Twere long to relate how that land destroyer I paid in kind for his cruel deeds. Yet there, my prince, this people of thine got fame by my fighting. He fled away, and a little space his life preserved. But there stayed behind him his stronger hand, left in Heorot. Heartsick thence, on the floor of the ocean that outcast fell. Me for this struggle the Scyldings' friend paid in plenty, with plates of gold, with many a treasure, when morn had come, and we all at the banquet board sat down. Then was song and glee, the gray-haired Scylding, much tested, told of the times of yore, whilst the hero his harp bestirred, wood of delight, now lays he chanted of sooth and sadness, or said aright legends of wonder, the wide-hearted king. Or for years of his youth he would yearn at times for strength of old struggles, now stricken with age, hoary hero, his heart surged full, when wise with winters he wailed their flight. Thus in the hall the whole of that day at ease we feasted, till fell o'er earth another night, anon full ready in greed of vengeance, Grendel's mother set forth all doleful. Dead was her son, through war-hate of wedders, now woman monstrous, with fury fell, a foeman she slew, avenging her offspring. From Asher old, loyal counselor, life was gone, nor might they even, when morning broke, those Danish people, their death-done comrade burn with brands, on balefire lay the man they mourned. Under mountain stream she had carried the corpse with cruel hands. For Hrothgar, that was the heaviest sorrow of all that had laden the lord of his folk. The leader then, by thy life, besought me. Sad was his soul, in the sea waves' coil, to play the hero and hazard my being for glory of prowess. My guerdon he pledged. I then in the waters, 'tis widely known, that sea-floor guardian savage found. Hand to hand, there a while we struggled. Billows welled blood. In the briny hall her head I hewed with a hardy blade from Grendel's mother, and gained my life, though not without danger. My doom was not yet. Then the haven of heroes, Halfdane's son, gave me in guerdon great gifts of price. So held this king to the customs old, that I wanted for naught in the wage I gained. The meed of my might, he made me gifts, Halfdane's heir, for my own disposal. Now to thee, my prince, I proffer them all, gladly give them. Thy grace alone can find me favor. Few indeed have I of kinsmen, save Hygelac, thee. Then he bade them bear him the boar-head standard, in battle helm high, and breastplate grey, the splendid sword. Then spake in form, me this war gear the wise old prince Hrothgar gave, and his hest he added, that its story be straightway said to thee. A while it was held by Heregar king, for long time lord of the land of Scyldings, yet not to his son the sovereign left it, to daring Hereward, dear as he was to him, his harness of battle, well hold thou it all. And I heard that soon passed o'er the path of this treasure, all apple fallow, 4 good steeds, each like the others, arms and horses, he gave to the king. So should kinsmen be, not weave one another the net of wiles, or with deep-hid treachery death contrive for neighbor and comrade. His nephew was ever by hardy Hygelac held full dear, and each kept watch o'er the other's weal. I heard too, the necklace to Hygd he presented, wonder-wrought treasure, which Wealhtheow gave him, sovereign's daughter. 3 steeds he added,